Hello everyone! For today's video, I am going to be doing just a little get ready with me, but I also thought I would tell you some facts about myself because I feel like I'm a pretty private person. At least I think I am. But anyway, there are some things that I figured, you know what, why not, share them with you guys so you can get to know me a little bit better. So let's just start off easy, shall we? Well, my full name is Francesca Alexandra Zapata. When I was younger, I used to get really embarrassed, not embarrassed, but I would just get shy to say my first name because I always felt like it was super long and like no one really knew what I was saying. They would always just be like, Jessica? I was like, not exactly. And so I would always go by a different name, like if I ever had to order food or just anything like that, I would just be like, oh, my name's Sam. And don't get me wrong, Samantha, I think it's a beautiful name. But I thought it was like, a little easier to say, and yeah, I went with that for a really long time. But now that I'm older, I definitely love my name and I appreciate it so much. I am a Pisces. My birthday is February 21st, which means I just turned 25. I used to be one of those people, I mean, don't get me wrong, I can still be this person, but I'm trying to get better at it. But basically, if you would have asked me when my birthday was 5 years ago, I would have never told you. I don't know, my relationship with it was always very strange, but as I said, it's something that I'm definitely trying to just build a stronger bond with because I'm gonna keep on having them, so being stubborn about it isn't gonna do anything for me. Both of my parents are Peruvian, which makes me Peruvian. I grew up in California, more so in the Bay Area. Growing up in the place I did, I think was really interesting because I definitely felt like there was a specific image that I was seeing. So I feel that for a really long time I was trying to fit in and be like everyone else, and it wasn't until I got older that I realized why would I want that when I could literally just be my own person. Growing up, I definitely was very into sports. I played soccer for a really good portion of my life, but I did stop once I got into high school just because, I don't know, I was kind of overwhelmed. So I was like, I need to stop and take a break. I don't know, I do kind of wonder what it would have been like if I kept playing. I don't know, but still love the sport, think it's a lot of fun. But I also danced, so I quite literally was in dance from the moment I could walk until I graduated high school. So that was my entire life, and I did a little bit of everything, not really everything, but a good chunk. But hip-hop was my thing, that was what I loved the most. For dance, we would have to go to competitions and do makeup and do the hair and the whole entire thing, okay? And my mom was the one that would get me ready for it, and I would always watch the way that she just did the whole entire process and created all of these makeup looks, and I was just in awe of what I was seeing. I was like, this is so cool, the fact that you can be so experimental with these products in front of you and create something so amazing. I didn't really even start putting makeup on myself necessarily. I would actually take her eyeshadow and use it to draw, and I was like, this works too. I was just blending in all the eyeshadows and creating different images. And then one day I was just like, you know what, I want to try this on myself. And so I did, and I immediately was like, this is life-changing to me. I enjoyed the process of putting on makeup and just taking that time for myself to focus on what was in front of me. And that same idea definitely applied to the way I would dress myself. Being able to create a whole look, honestly, from just head to toe, was so calming to me and therapeutic that I made it a thing that I needed to take the time for myself to do this pretty much every day so that I could get through the day in peace. And best believe I did. Like, especially, I honestly want to say, like, when I got to high school, I would spend so long getting ready in the mornings. But honestly, it was because I am a very anxious person, but I was on like 1,000 when I was in high school. So like, I really told myself, I was like, the only way you're gonna get through this is if you give yourself like 2 hours before you have to go into school to just like take that time for yourself and to like calm your mind and everything. While all of that was happening, I was also getting into watching YouTube videos, and like, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but part of the reason that I started to make my own videos was because I knew that feeling that I got from watching people online and like having them do the same things that I love to do. It was just nice to know that like someone enjoyed these same activities to the extent that I did. It was like, if I could offer that to someone watching this video right now, then like that to me is just like incredible. Starting YouTube was actually like very scary for me because it was just very strange for me to like put myself out there, but it was something that like I really wanted to do. And so I finally, you know, just got over it and was like, okay, let's do this. And I honestly can say that like it's definitely been one of the best decisions I've made because I enjoy it so much. I feel like it's honestly helped me in so many ways that like I can't even put into words. But I do think it's really interesting because, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I think that like when you do put yourself online, people automatically assume that you are like this extremely outgoing person and that you want all this attention and like all of that. That's not the case for me. I just have like aspirations in life, and I hope that what I'm doing now will help me get to that point. And I also do it because I love it. But like, I'm a pretty like quiet person. I'm definitely a homebody. Like, don't get me wrong, going out every now and then is fun, but like if I had to pick between the two, I'm gonna stay home. I feel that the same way I talk about makeup and fashion applies to the gym, because I started working out in a time when I really was just desperate. I was like, I need something that is going to kind of help the chaos that was going on in here, okay? I really started off going to kickboxing classes because there was a place that had opened up near where I lived in California, and I was just like, you know what, let's try it out. Like, the worst that can happen is that I don't like it. And that could not be further from the truth, okay? I fell in love with kickboxing, but then started to kind of clash with my work hours at the time, and so I was like, okay, this might not be something that I can continue to do at the moment, but I need to find some other way to work out. And that was when I got a gym membership, and I slowly, and I mean very slowly, started to lift weights. Because I think, just like a lot of people, it's intimidating, right? To like get into that area of the gym and see all these people that look like they know what they're doing, and you're there and you're just like and so for like a long time I was really honestly just doing cardio for the most part. Anyone would tell you that I do not like cardio. I really don't, but I know that it is still important, you know, to keep that heart nice and healthy. But wow, I don't like it. One day it was just like, okay, Francesca, you just need to do this. You just need to walk across the floor and walk over to the weights and just give it a shot. Like, you really can't be so fixated on what these other people may think. Let you in on a little secret. No one cares, okay? No one cares what you are doing. And so I did, and another great decision, okay? Truly. Honestly, I feel like I really did give you more stories than like anything. What else could I like tell you guys? I don't know, like I'm trying to think of more lighthearted things, you know? like my favorite this and that. I don't know, I love a good cooking show. I mean, you guys know, been obsessed with Hell's Kitchen recently, but I also just love like any type of cooking show. My favorite type of food, okay, many would call me biased, but I'm not. But Peruvian food, I really do. I think it's unmatched. Honestly, let's be real, I like every single type of food. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up my face and then come back so you guys can get a final look, and then we can just say our goodbyes. All right, well, this is how the makeup came out. Very cute. But yeah, you guys, those are all the facts that I have for you today. If I seemed kind of awkward, I apologize. I'm not used to talking about myself, so I get a little more quiet. But I hope you guys did learn at least something new about me and feel like, oh, okay, like I kind of get her a little more. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing the Friday get ready with me's because it's just proving to be a little difficult with my Friday schedule in general. So not too sure where that stands, but I'm gonna try my best to just like figure it out, okay? So please bear with me. But hopefully I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, live your best life. Bye. Why are you whispering? Because I can still hear.